What's up, everybody?
I'll be cutting early on him.
Yeah.
So
Welcome to On the Back Cash. I don't know what this is. This is something different. I don't.
brand new.
Right.
We got that new.
It's not a react. And it's not a regular podcast.
See,
Special edition.
Just sitting here BSing for 45 minutes. We should have came up for a name for this.
Oh well.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Or hey,
We're live.
you can name it. That's right. Figure out what we should call this. Why we got charged? Anyway, so to kind of do some different stuff, and this would be good, especially when we have like downtimes in between like seasons of WGI and BOA.
That's why you haven't seen us in like 7 months.
Yeah. Seen you in 7 months.
Yeah. And now,
Life.
So we're going to do a little bit different. We are going to, and maybe, hopefully this is spurs from some talk, especially among our community members and things of that nature. But we decided that we're going to take the championship shows from the past 7,000 years, how many old DCI is, and we're gonna rank them and kind of talk about them, and a lot of these shows we haven't seen or we haven't seen in a long time, so these are kind of be like a fresh read, things of that nature. So what I think we're gonna do, we're kind of building the plane as we're flying it, but we are going to go by decades. And we'll rank a decade. So we're actually going to start with the 90s. So we're going to watch scores from the championship shows from the 90s, including the ones with ties. And we'll rank them. And then probably we'll take the top 2 or 3 from each decade and then have a big conglomerate of all of the decades. And hopefully by the end of this excursion, we'll have a what we think is the best overall DCI champion show of all time. I feel like there should be like horns or something playing right now, but
I'll see more Olympic horns, but yeah, we'll go with
oh,
yeah. So all right, so that's kind of the gig. So like I said, I don't know what we're gonna call it. If you got a cool name for it, let us know in the comments below what that is. So So these kind of like retrospective. For some, it'd be a react. For some, it's just re-looking at it. But just kind of looking at it from a complete standpoint, and seeing why some of these shows were what they were. So we're going to start with the 90s, which could be a very difficult decade to start with. But you know what? We're here for it. So
full transparency, I've not seen half of these.
Right,
actually, I wasn't even born.
Either.
Wasn't even born.
I ain't seen this one.
William, you were there.
He's a lie.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
all right.
So we're going to start with the year 1990 with the Cadets being your champion there during their show called a Berstein Celebration, or Berstein, excuse me.
Now, this is the Cadets of Bergen County.
Yes. One of their 17 name changes they've had throughout their career.
Yes.
So we're going to start with that. Just like any other thing that we do when we're watching the video, if you want to watch along with us, we'll put the link to the video down in the description below. That way you can watch along with us. And then, or if you want to watch it without us talking over it or anything like that. So we're not going to tell you too long. We're going to get right into it. And we'll start right on 000s because I think as soon as I hit play, there's going to be sound.
Yeah, a lot of these are pretty quick on top of it.
I said, okay, no count.
You ain't getting nothing. No ambiance on nothing. This.
I will say, there's one. It's 170s one. I mean, it's like turn on. I'm like, oh my god! Like, right? I think it's a BD. I think it's like their first year they won it. It's insane. All right, sorry.
So good. So yeah. So get your popcorn ready. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, Hackensack.
was he? It's good to know that the cadets had that harmonic shifts even back then.
I'm mad already.
See?
Kinda am.
Articulations. They have to be sharp because the mountain book is doubling it.
Right.
Form control. See, we gotta look at this differently now because we're rating them.
Like when DCI had non-drug sponsorships.
Back when you knew who was who because of them uniforms. That's something I think they should bring back, where all the corps put their flags and tarps up in the background. I think that's cool.
Pastors there, dude. Hardest technique in the world.
Like, their Achilles tendons had to be just made of, I don't even know what.
Kind of camera work gonna be better back then than it is.
PBS was on the boy.
I was gonna say,
Like we are on the field. We be talking about SCV girls, but goddamn,
right?
Yeah.
this is tight. Oh, somebody could have died.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What you don't know is they're on their fourth mellophone player because they never killed 3 already. Dang.
I mean, just the precision, man. Like, it's just, I mean, that's what they're known for throughout, these years in the early 2000s. And
I thought our bass drummer died there for a second. I was like, what?
I saw that too. I didn't know what was happening.
I mean, that right there, those stainless coming down, like the brass line getting out of the way just in time, dude, like crazy.
Ooh, them tennis high.
Boy.
Jesus. Ain't in your chest. Bro, they ain't stopped.
No.
There's been one visual incident. It's when they scratch the back of their leg and shake it out and they move on.
Well, heck, they probably had to because they all catching cramps.
Right? Yeah, that's our break.
That's your break.
Just running right now.
I mean, just.
Well, no other drill set you could have done. Need you here in 3 counts. What?
How?
Figure it out.
Yeah, not so much of a single one.
Jesus.
I mean, come on. We're like, whoo.
Tab. This is.
Like, they can't even walk normal because their arms are so tight.
Like, that was just the opener. What? We had 10 more messages.
Am I tripping or has his melophone's been holding his note? Oh.
You all see the technique shifts in the corner? Marching style, whatever. Like Tandu.
Give me your hat back.
Man, your chops had to be different back in the day, boy. Cause you playing the synth parts. All them sustain notes you would hear in the front. Nah.
Oh, he knew it. He nailed it. He looked at him. Little smirk.
That's a run again.
Even the snare interval was super tight. Like,
See, I've been
Like-
saying it the whole time. They elbow to elbow.
That's how they keep their stick heights the same. Their elbows can't move.
Literally.
Why are we running?
Look how tight it is.
Like their highbrows is like bright, but it's like the good amount of bright.
It's crisp.
Yeah, like it's awesome.
Oh. How do you even write that?
very carefully.
Like, shh.
Oh, Judge.
I feel like the judge should have died.
Golly.
Risking your life, bro.
It ain't worth it.
Conker's the only one that gets space.
There it is.
Yep.
No.
Just
Like-
kidding.
No clever though. Cool feel, huh?
Well,
Dang.
It's all right. That's fine.
Man.
you want me to share my screen real quick?
Sure. Share away, good sir. Man.
So, for those, because we got a wide variety of like aged folks that listen and experienced folks that listen to DCI.
Uh-huh.
And for those that don't know, cadets was used to be referred to as the Run and Gun Corps.
Yeah.
And you could see why watching this particular video. I think they were one of my. That's why they were like one of my favorites when I first started watching Drum Corps. From a visual standpoint, it's because their drill was always so animated. And it looked really cool to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And this was no exception. For a little bit of a history lesson, I think. I think they were one of the first ones to use asymmetrical drill, if I remember correctly. It's kind of a big deal because when we watch the 70s, you'll see a lot of symmetrical drill where both sides are doing the same thing and stuff like that. And they were one of the first corps to actually break that mold. And people didn't, it's just like electronics today, or think about the thing that people don't like about today. That
Show
was kind
design.
of one of those. Yeah, that was kind of one of those.
DCI as a
things
whole.
back then. Was like, what do you mean the field's not mirrored? And people grew to it. And they did well with it, I do believe. And of course, when somebody does well with something, it's a copycat lead. And people
Mhm.
follow it.
So, I mean, you look at the list right there. They've got what? 1, 2, 3, 3 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's only one less than Blue Devils.
Yeah, and those '90s Blue Devil shows were something special.
Yeah.
Not to preface too much, but I mean, there's a few championships that I can remember from the '90s, and those Blue Devils are one of the few. Some of the few.
So if you ever want to just, I mean, hopefully you'll watch all these that we're doing right here, but like 90s and early 2000s, like if you really enjoy drill and movement and velocity,
Mm-hmm.
that's in jazz, like that's like this is the era for you to watch it and enjoy, because man, there's some heavy hitters in this decade.
Yeah. So as we watch these, we will rank them. These rankings will shift as we get to folks. Of course, since Cadets is the first 1990 Cadets is the first one we watch. Obviously, they're in first place right now. But as we continue to watch through these rankings will shift, and we're going to we'll rank them and see who ends up to do. If I think I did my math right, if we do 70s, 80s, 90s, aughts, 10s, and 20s, that's 6 decades. We go 2 cores apiece, top 2 in each division. That'll give us a 12. So,
Ooh.
It's a lot of watching.
It's a lot of watching. but it'll be good. It'll be good. So, any other thoughts about this? I really enjoyed it. The guard was very good at storytelling. It's very clean. Percussion. I don't see how nobody just died.
That was all for tempo issues. That's all. That's why they're that close.
Maybe
we're not dragging. We're not rushing. We're staying in time.
But yeah. So yeah, let us know down in the comments below what you think about the Cadets and from 1990. If that was your first time seeing it, give us your thoughts. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So, got anything else?
We'll figure out a name for this here soon.
Yeah. Like I said, we'll take suggestions.
Yeah.
We'll take suggestions. So, all right. From Zach, Will, and Chris, my name is Sid, and this has been another episode of something that we don't know the name of yet, but we'll figure it out. All right. You guys take care and have a great night.